I got asked which of these three quarterbacks ranking one, two, and three are the most overrated. Out of Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, and Drew Brees, who do I find the most overrated of the three, ranking one, two, and three? Because I do find them overrated. They'll be considered great, but I also consider them overrated. I think they underachieve. I think for all the MVPs that Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre won, one ring doesn't justify all the hype. And Drew Brees stat padded and he's stocked up and he had an easy trek with New Orleans, but he underachieved too. He had a very high profile team with the San Diego Chargers too, which people tend to forget before Phil Rivers replaced him. So who they all three of them I got overrated. Where do I rank them one through three? Well, the first one that's gonna come up in the more overrated discussion of the three, and it was tough because I had to like really think about it. Who is gonna be the most overrated, the top one of the three? I had to say it had to be thinking about it was Brett Favre because Lord knows they really gave him all those MVPs and they pushed him down the throat. And you can make the case before Peyton Manning got all the see, it's one thing I guess maybe unless you Patrick Mahomes or you're Brady or Montana, most cats who don't have more than two rings and they got all them MVPs or one ring or two and they got 4 and 5 MVPs, you might want to think about it because that's a bit much to because you're putting someone on a pedestal. But Brett Favre was he was turnover prone. He was known for being wild. He basically was an upgrade over Phillip Rivers with the ring and the Super Bowl appearance. But basically, he was as good as he was, as reckless as he was. But he's gotten this that wild man thing that people like. But it comes with some questionable decisions. So I gotta say that he's the more overrated. If I'm going overrated to least overrated, ranking a one, two, and three, I got him there. Second is going to be Aaron Rodgers because considering all the situations he had, and this was actually tough for me because Aaron Rodgers had the Packers in NFC Championship games, only one Super Bowl win and one Super Bowl appearance. But considering the hype about him being the greatest talent, he's the bad man, all that, he only got that one Super Bowl appearance, and that's a long time ago. So considering the hype behind him, he will definitely take second place. And then third would be Drew Brees. I think that New Orleans, I think that he underachieved. I think he had, some successes, etc. But I don't think he nearly got as much as he could have. These guys, to me, are three of the most overrated quarterbacks ever. Because for all the hype they got, they each won Super Bowl. But they considering the hype and how soft the division or the opportunities they had and to not capitalize and be more productive, I think they're three of the most overrated. And just because you win doesn't mean that you're not exempt from being called out on it. Because Favre had opportunities. He just didn't always achieve. And times he couldn't beat Dallas, but he could beat Frisco. But there was other things involved. And he came up short. And Aaron Rodgers had NFC Championship games at home and got outplayed. Had great records and got outplayed. New Orleans, I remember with Marshawn Lynch, the beast mode, the trajectory after the year of the Super Bowl, or Colin Kaepernick running all through. Just never really, for considering how easy the division was and how he would stock up wins, just didn't win. And yeah, you have to hold people to criteria because the same things when you look at those numbers and how staggering and how people are, well, it's the same thing I have to deduct. So when we talk about it and you're going to be about it, you got to say, hey, well, you didn't always win. So I got to talk about it. But anyway, tell me what you think. And I'm just talking about three street guys. Who do you have more overrated out of Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, and Drew Brees? For me, in order, it's Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and Drew Brees. I got them as three of the most overrated ever quarterbacks, but I got Brett Favre just ahead of Aaron Rodgers, and Brees is there. But I think those three belong in the overrated stockpile. And I got other guys, but those were the three that came up in the conversation. So by all means, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond, thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like. Hit that membership because when you do requests like this, I bring forth. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke, stay free. And you got an opinion, we can talk about it below. I'm out one time.